3 boxing matches that you want to see.
That I want to see Crawford and Boots.
Okay.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy.
Shakur and Tank.
Mm-hmm.
And
you know I'm gonna get some Tank conversation out of you.
yeah, we'll get into it. Trying to think who else. Virgil and Boots.
Bro.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Virgil, who do you think Virgil and Boots? What's your opinion on who's winning that?
At this time, so the problem with Boots is like he gets hit so flush sometimes.
Yeah.
And yeah, sure, maybe he doesn't respect his opponent's power, but you create the habits of not getting your head off the center line.
Yeah.
He gets popped, like his head's going back. Like if you get hit by one of those with this guy, I don't know. Like I would favor Virgil because he gets hit too much.
Yeah, yes.
But I think Boots has the skill to beat him, though.
They both look good their last fights too.
They definitely did.
Yeah, man. Okay, Tank and Shakur. We're gonna have a conversation about that. Who you think is winning?
It's tough. That's a tough one.
Tank is clearly dodging.
Yeah, the fact that Tank has not wanted the fight makes me think, okay, there's a reason why, because it might not make him look good, and you know, he's obviously there's no risk of him getting knocked out.
But what about the running situation? Well, Shakur running, because I feel like Tank likes to fight punchers.
He wants to fight people that are going to come forward. Tank is basically like they've got like a big market machine behind him where they set him up to fight guys. And he's got great ability. He's very athletic. He's got incredible time. He's got some of the best timing in all of boxing, but his matchmaking is super weak. Like he's always fighting guys that he's better than or on paper is better than. So it's tough to say, like, how will he react to a guy that he can't hit? What's going to happen? He had a hard time with Roach, but styles make fights. I would edge it to Shakur.
Do you think the Roach fight was a draw?
I think Roach won the fight.
You think he won the fight?
He won at least 7 rounds, and then if you count the knockdown, it'd be 8. And that should have been a knockdown.
Yeah,
should have been a knockdown.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know, Roach was saying in an interview that Tank was fully telling him, he's like, you ain't gonna win. They ain't gonna get it to you.
Yep, you tell him.
How do you think the rematch goes?
I'm not sure. Like it's a very interesting fight. Tank didn't necessarily look bad. I think we just saw someone that like figured him out. They fought in the amateurs. I don't know. I think Tank is very, very good. I think if any of these guys can improve upon the last performance, I would say Tank could. So I would probably pick Tank.
I'm curious what he's gonna do different because the way I think Roach exposed him, brother. I literally think he did. When I rewatched it, I was like, this guy's really waiting for Tank. He wants Tank to throw.
Yep.
He's literally just standing in front of him.
Yep.
You know? And I think the reason why Shakur, again, I'm gonna say, the reason why Shakur and Tank are not fighting is because Tank doesn't want to chase. I'm not saying Shakur's gonna run.
Yeah.
But Shakur has that Cuban style boxing. You know what I mean? Like,
bro, he's honest. His distance management, he could be right there in front of you, you still can't hit him. He's such a tricky fighter to face. I don't think Tank Shakur will be a good fight though. I don't think it'll be a good fight, but I think Shakur's best fights will be against a pressure fighter because they're gonna keep coming. Pause. You know, they're gonna keep on throwing. Like Tank is looking for he's looking to time a really good shot. So I don't even think it'll be a great fight, but I want to see it.
Tank and not Tank. Well, we could say that, but I'm curious about Shakur and Keyshawn. What do you think about that one? Because Keyshawn just seems like a guy, whatever style, whatever kind of boxing style, he's gonna bring it to you. Yeah. You don't care, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. He ain't ducking nobody. Like, yeah, like even the conversation that he had with Timo on stage, you remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, like you think he's the next face of boxing?
I don't know if he will be the face. We'll see how he does against Edwin Dos Santos. Edwin Dos Santos has power. He can punch, and he's very quick, young, and athletic. If he can dispatch of him, if he can make that a good fight and dispatch of him, then I think we're looking at like a really special fighter.
So let me ask you this too now. Keyshawn and Tank.
Keyshawn is still a little green. He's got like what 12 fights, maybe 14. Like he's really good for what he is. He's a bit younger. If Tank wants to fight him, you got to fight him now.
Yeah.
Because if you let this kid who's naturally bigger, naturally like stronger, at least for body weight, like pushing you around, he could probably definitely push you around. He's a good counter puncher, long arms, kind of like Crawford. You let this kid get more experience, you might not be able to beat him. So I don't know. At this point, I would pick Tank, but not for long.
What about Abdullah Mason? You see him?
Very, very talented young gentleman. The chin is questionable. I will say that.
Yeah.
Like that's the Achilles heel.
Yeah.
Now when he gets in there against a guy that's a good operator offensively, that's going to be very interesting because other guys have found his chin.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, he did have a fight where he got knocked down twice. Yeah. Right. How did you feel that he recovered from that though? He
reacted very well. He reacted. He went in there and he got what was his. He did his thing.
Chin. So he had a fight recently where he got knocked down, right? And my question to you is, if it was a different, like a more name brand fighter, do you think? Because he handled it well, right? But I feel like if it was a name brand fighter, that was it.
Like a Tio or something.
Like that guy's a journeyman that he fought, no?
Oh! You think they would have got him out of there?
Yeah, like if it was like if he was fighting like a boxer, not no journeyman. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well, that guy did have power. Like that guy was a puncher.
And he hurt his leg.
Yeah, he did.
He did. His leg was hurt. Remember?
Yeah. It's tough. I don't know. I think like Amir Khan was super talented, quick as hands, and like for the first 3 to 4 rounds, Amir Khan looked like the best fighter in the world. But when you're I don't know. I don't want to jinx the kid. I hope that I don't know, maybe he's just young and at a small weight class, and maybe he'll be more sturdy a bit later on. But I don't want to curse the young brother, Yeah. But I hope that he keeps that defense tight.
Yeah, he's growing. That's why you take this. You don't jump into the water right away. Like, you know what I mean? You slowly ease yourself in. Canelo and Terrance Crawford.
So
how do you think that's going?
So I believe Canelo is the favorite, and he should be the favorite because he's been in that weight class, bigger puncher, yada yada yada. However, he hasn't stopped someone for a while. He hasn't gotten any KOs for a while. He's slowed down. That last fight was pitiful. That was actually one of the worst fights I've ever seen in my life. I think Canelo should be the favorite, given everything he's done, the people he's fought. I think Crawford has a good chance though, because this Canelo is slower than what he used to be. He's not knocking people out. He's not knocking people out the way he used to. So I definitely think there's a pathway to victory for him.